Hey, it's Alexis, and today I'm going to talk about my 24 most anticipated reads for 2024. So these are going to be in order of release date, and I'm going to explain a little bit about them. I don't know a whole lot about all these books, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of what I found out about them. So the first book is called A Fragile Enchantment by Allison Saft. I'm going to be real. I've never heard of this author before, but I really love the cover of this book, so I'm going to give it a chance. And then when I read about what the book was about, I got really excited about it. It's a fantasy romance, and it's about this lady who has magical powers, and she can make clothes basically using her magic, but the more that she uses it, the faster that she's going to die, I guess, because it says that the magic can kill her by making the clothes. I don't know, it just sounds kind of cool, so I kind of want to read it. That one comes out January 2nd, so soon as the new year hits, basically. The next book that is coming out that I want to read is called Love Naturally by Sophie Sullivan. Comes out on January 16th. It's basically just an opposites attract romance. You know the kind. After that, on January 23rd, there is The Getaway List by Emma Lord coming out. It's about this girl who, growing up and all through high school, she was known as the good girl, and now that she's about to graduate high school, she doesn't know who she is really anymore or what she wants to do with her future. So she decided she's going to move to New York for the summer, and she meets a guy there who helps her find her adventurous side again, and she goes out and does all kinds of crazy things. Goes out and does all kinds of crazy things. Also on January 23rd, The Breakup Tour by Emily Wibberley and Austin Sigmund Broca is coming out, and that one just looks really good. It's basically second chance romance type book, but this songwriter becomes famous because of her breakup songs, and it's giving Taylor Swift vibes, and I love Taylor Swift, so I feel like I'm going to love this book. February 6th, the first book that I'm so excited about is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I have loved everything that Ali Hazelwood has written so far, so I'm excited for this, and it's a new genre that she's writing. This one is about a vampire and a werewolf falling in love. That's kind of giving Twilight vibes, and I'm here for it. Also, on February 6th, Tessa Bailey's coming out with a new book called Fangirl Down. Basically, it's about this guy who plays golf, and he doesn't really think that he's that good and doesn't believe in himself, but she believes in him and is his biggest cheerleader. And then he decides to quit, and she then wonders if cheering for him was the right move, and it just sounds good. Also on February 6th, If Only I Had Told Her by Laura Nowlin is coming out, which is the guy's point of view from If He Had Been With Me. So I'm excited for that one. And another one on February 6th. February 6th is a popular day. February 6th, also A Love Song for Ricky Wilde by Tia Williams is coming out. It's about Ricky Wilde, who doesn't really fit in with her sisters. She's completely different than they are, and she moves. It's this opportunity presented to her to move somewhere else, so she does, and she starts to thrive basically somewhere else, and she meets this handsome stranger, and it's a romance. February 13th, The Catch by Amy Leah's coming out, which is a lobster fisherman and a fashion influencer romance. And I'm here for it. On March 5th, This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan comes out. And it's about this girl who thinks that she has her life all planned out, but turns out that she really doesn't. And then she ends up falling in love. And that's cute. On March 12th, another one that I'm super excited for. Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. Lynn Painter is one of my favorite authors, so I'm going to read anything she puts out. Her fiance cheats on her before their wedding, so she hires someone to come and object at their wedding. Like, that sounds so fun. I mean, not getting cheated on, that doesn't sound fun, but, you know. Then on March 19th, we have Expiration Dates by Rebecca Surley. I think that's how you say it. If I said that wrong, I'm so sorry. But basically, every time she meets a guy, she gets a piece of paper that's telling her how long that her and this guy are going to be together. So, like, she gets a piece of paper saying, you and this guy will be together for 3 days, and then their relationship ends on that third day. Like, that sounds so interesting, like, knowing how long you're going to be with somebody. It's just very interesting. And then on March 26th, we have The Good, the Bad, and the Aunties by Jessie Q. Sutano. Again, if I said that wrong, I am so sorry. But this is the third book in the Auntie series. So I don't really know how much I can say without spoiling it. So we're just going to go with read the series. On April 2nd, we have Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez coming out. It's about this guy who every girl he dates, as soon as they break up, they go off and find their soulmate. And then this girl for the summer is coming to do work in this area and hears about this guy, and she thinks it's a great idea for them to start dating. So that happens. Also on April 2nd, we have The Rule Book by Sarah Adams coming out. It's Enemies to Lovers, College Exes. So college exes are falling back in love. That sounds cute. April 23rd, we have Funny Story by Emily Henry. It's about this girl who is engaged and, like, she really loves the way that her fiancé tells stories until one day she realizes that he's telling a love story about his childhood best friend and that he's in love with her. So they break up and he goes back to his childhood best friend. And then she has nowhere to go now because her fiancé just left her. So she then becomes roommates with this girl that her fiancé left her for with her ex. So that sounds very interesting. Then on May 14th, we have The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. It's exes that are fake dating to get an inheritance. So I'm kind of excited for that one. June 11th, we have Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. Again, I absolutely love Ali Hazelwood. This one, it says, Forbidden Secret Affair proves all is fair in love and science. Like, that just captured my attention, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm reading this one for sure. Also on June 11th, we have 1,000 Broken Pieces by Tilly Cole, which is the sequel to 1,000 Boy Kisses. So there's not really much I can say about that without spoiling the first book. July 16th, we have Business Casual by B.K. Borison coming out, which is two people find out if one night together is enough to get each other out of their systems. And this is also the fourth book in the Love Light Farms series. On July 30th, we have Kill the Beast by Serena Valentino coming out. It's the 11th book in the Villain series, and it is about the downfall of the villain of Beauty and the Beast, Gaston. Also, on July 30th, The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes is coming out, and I'm very excited for this one. Here's the tagline of this book. 7 tickets, an island of dreams, the chance of a lifetime. now I'm very interested in this book. Like, just from that. I was interested in before anyway because I love the rest of the series, but like, August 13th, we have The Breakup Pact by Emma Lord. Two best friends end up going 10 years without talking to each other, and now they're pretending to date. Like, that sounds good. And the last one that I'm excited for, my 24th book, is coming out on September 10th, 2024, called Somewhere Beyond the Sea by T.J. Klune. I cannot say much about this one either because it is also a sequel. It's the sequel to The House in the Cerulean Sea. So if you have not read that one, then you should read that one before you read this one. But yeah, these are the 24 books that I'm most excited to read in 2024. Thank you for clicking on today's video, and I hope you have a very great rest of your day.